It's a new day. Yes, it is.
This Saturday, live on the WWE Network, I go one-on-one with the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
But Brock, for all his strength, cannot win this fight. You know why? Because Kofi Kingston has the power of positivity. P.O.P. Hold it down on his side.
You see, Kofi will conquer the conqueror. You see, Kofi will beat the one behind the one in 21 and 1. Kofi will move to Suplex City.
What are you gonna do?
Become the mayor and rename it New Day City.
That's what I'm talking about. New Day City, baby. New Day City. We ain't afraid of Brock. I ain't afraid of Brock. You know why? New Day Rocks. 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 We coming for you, Brock.
Keep it up, my nigga.
This is Mr. Gooch and JJ show. Back in it.
We coming for you, nigga.
Yeah.
Suplex City, bitch.
Brett screwed Brett.
You keep on kissing babies and hugging fat girls. I did it for The Rock.
Son.
Yo.
I'm watching Jerry Springer.
Oh, you it's bugging, son. Yo, keeping it real though, son. It's been a while since I watched Jerry Springer, son.
Yeah, you know, Jerry Springer, put it this way. We all know Jerry Springer is it's scripted, basically.
Yeah,
right?
it's fake, yeah.
But that Bill Cunningham, son, I don't know, man. Me and Cole went to that shit, son. Yo.
But wouldn't you rather go to the Maury show?
Oh hell yeah, Maury and Steve Wilkos, cause Steve Wilkos he be going in,
son.
Yo.
Son, yo, I used to watch keeping it real though. I haven't been watching in a long time. And none of them, but yo, son, when I used to watch some shit religiously, son. Like I used to wake up, son, to watch Maury, right? The first 2 hours of Maury. Then came Jerry Springer. I wasn't a fan much of Jerry Springer because, I mean, at least with Maury and Steve Wilkos, you could kind of tell. Like, even though they might be fake, like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's how legit it looks. But Jerry Springer, you know, that shit's fake.
Mm-hmm.
So I just blow over Jerry Springer, go straight to Steve Wilkos. So, oh my gosh, that shit. Yo, he used to go in, and he was funny as hell back when I was on Jerry Springer.
Yo, he just bring niggas on just to yell at them. It'd be like this. This how it be. The shit cannot even be true. You could just have a chick on the stage, like, yeah, he beat me. Then a dude come out to try to defend himself, right? And he'd be like, first of all, he come out, he'd be like, bitch, I ain't never hit you, blah, blah. And then Steve Wilkos get in his face, don't you talk to her like that. And then they go on for like another half an hour, and then at the end, he'd be like, yeah, I hit her once. And then Steve Wilkos throw a fucking chair at this nigga and just start going in like, what kind of man are you? Hit a man, you're a bitch. Like, damn, son, like.
Son, cause yo, he was a Marine, son. Yo, that nigga, yo, he was bringing that intensity, son.
And Jerry Springer getting old, man.
Yeah, man. What's up with that show though? That supposedly he's doing on the network.
Oh, that Too Hot for TV. I mean, yeah. It's alright, but put it this way: it's rated TVMA, but they still block out the boobs and they still block out when they say fuck or shit. So I don't know what that got to do with TVMA, but it's okay. It's nothing that I would say go out of your way to watch, but. If you need to kill like a half an hour or an hour, just like turn that shit on. Same thing with the Swerve show. Me and my girl watched that show. This week it was better. It was actually funny. Some parts was funny. Titus O'Neil was on that shit too. But the episode last week was trash. Let's watch it. You know, the fuck happened? They had like the security guard. They paid off the security guard not to let Seth Rollins in. And he was like, he was with Kofi Kingston. So the security guard was like, yeah, I recognize you. I know who you is, Kofi. Go right in there. So Seth Rollins tried to come up, and he was like, wait a minute, who are you? And he's like, I'm the WWE champion. He's like, I ain't never seen you before. He was like, what's your name? Like, Seth Rollins. Like, Seth Rollins, that doesn't ring a bell. He was like, and then Seth Rollins started getting heated, and Kofi went in there, and then this dude started going in on a security guard. Like, oh, I'm the WWE champion, and you a security guard. You ain't nothing, and this and that. And then finally, but they should have dragged it on a bit longer, because it's like, first they'll do the joke, and then out of nowhere, then they'll say, oh, you got swerved, and then, but it's one of,
it's basically, yeah, I was just about to say that. So it's basically like,
it's like a watered down Punk, though.
Oh, that's ass.
Yeah, trust me. Like, the first episode was trash. I wouldn't recommend that one. The second episode, I wouldn't say go out of your way to watch it, but the same thing, if you just want to just have something in the background, turn that shit on.
Kill some.
Oh yeah, hold on. Welcome to episode 11 of the Mr. Gooch and JJ show, brought to you by GoochCast.com. Nigga, what's today's day? Oh, it's actually July 3rd, but we're gonna call this the Independence Day episode. So, happy America Day to all my Americans out there, you know. So yeah.
Word up.
What the fuck was we talking about? I forgot my whole train of thought. What the fuck was we just talking about?
Oh, we were talking about Swerve.
Oh, never mind. Let's not talk about that shit. That shit was trash. But yo, Total Divas come on Tuesday.
I think like, so this Tuesday?
Yeah, this Tuesday. It's supposed to be.
What?
Yeah, this episode's supposed to be about all the Bella Twins and all the divas jealous that Eva Marie getting trained by Brian Kendrick, and they're like, oh, we worked hard and we paid our dues. We was on the road and this and that. I'm like, bitch, please. Like, you've been on the road, but y'all suck. I swear to God, I hope Eva Marie come out wrestling like fucking Shawn Michaels, because like I said before, she is technically trained by Shawn Michaels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, it's like why would they be jealous that Brian Cameron is training? That nigga suck anyway.
Well, Brian Kendrick ain't suck. He was good. He was a good wrestler, but he was really only good.
But he was nothing special. Let's just say that.
He was only good when he was with Paul London in that tag team, and then when he had Ezekiel Jackson as his bodyguard.
Okay, but now let me tell you this. Now, if you're telling me, okay, that actually Shawn Michaels is training her, then I can understand they resentment, but Brian Cameron nobody, man. That nigga ain't nothing special, man. That nigga, yo, I mean, come on, man. But truth be told, though, I do agree with your point. I mean, they've been on the company for a while now, so they should be able to, I don't want to say train with somebody, but I think they're not good. Let's keep it real, but they're veterans. They've been in the company for such a long time that they should be able to, I guess, train on their own. They don't need some sort of special trainer to, train them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's for people that are coming up in the company, like rookies and stuff like that. They don't need that shit, because I mean, according to them, like you say, they pay their dues or whatever. They can't wrestle. I mean, we know that's not the case. I mean, they suck. You can look, but you can't. But yo, truth be told, man, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Not on the E Network though. I watched it as another.
You can just watch it on Hulu the next day.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna watch it on Hulu because I fuck with Hulu now. Fuck WWE Network.
Yo,
them niggas not. They don't even put it up the next day. Son, your network, son. Your network will not put it on the same day.
They contractually obligated. You know.
Okay, but Hulu can do it, right? Come on, son.
They got a contract with them. The same reason they gotta wait a month to put Raw up. But yo, let me tell you what I think it is. Picture this. They probably thought, when Eva Marie first came in, let's be blunt about it. When Eva Marie came in, she sucked.
She was gonna suck.
Yeah, she sucked, right? So, and the Bella Twins suck, right? And the only thing that they got going for them is that they improved in the ring, right? But they still kind of suck, right?
And they're sucking dick.
Yeah, so and here it is. They figured that they're no longer the worst wrestlers you know, in the company. They still got Eva. So now Eva hauling off like, yo, I want to get better, so I'm going to get fucking trained by freaking Brian Kendrick. You know, he's a great wrestler. You know, he wasn't nothing special. He can still teach her how to fucking wrestle. And she going down to NXT, and she get with all these other legends. So the Bella Twins probably jealous because who Nikki trained by John Cena? Like, oh, okay, whatever. Now Brie, she trained by Daniel Bryan, right? Okay, that make her a good wrestler, but she sucked at acting. She ain't got no personality. Her facials, like, you know, Daniel Bryan's personality is kind of bland too. So she probably holding off, and they're feeling threatened by her. Same reason on Total Divas the season 1 when she first came in, they was already feeling threatened by her because they were like, oh, she's pretty and this and that. Maybe bitches just hate each other. All bitches hate each other.
Let me ask you.
They were just friends with this bitch last season. They went to her wedding and all that shit.
Let me ask you this question. Truth be told, son,
yeah.
Do you really think that Eva Marie's going, like, after her training with Brian Karen, you really think she's gonna be somebody? Like you really think she's gonna? I mean, she's gonna improve. That's not that about that. But do you really think that she's gonna like wrestle like on Paige level?
Oh, not on Paige level, because Paige been wrestling since before this bitch was even born. But
okay then. But you might say on the Bella Twins level, I can understand. You can tell me that. I can understand that.
Son, Sean, this is what I'm gonna say. I think, of course, when her first match comes, she's gonna be improved. She's not gonna be, you know, fucking Trish Stratus or anything like that. But I think eventually, we're gonna say Eva Marie is one of the best wrestlers, because think about it. No, think about it this way.
God.
Let me tell you. Think about it this way. If they really want, it's all up to her. If she wants to fucking be the best, I think, and she put her mind to it, I think she could probably do it, because the WWE will protect her. So then eventually, you know, it can happen.
Okay.
If she just find the right character, if she good in the ring, you know, we gonna say it, son. It can happen.
I understand all that. But the same thing could be said for me and you. If we really wanted to be WWE superstars, we could have been WWE superstars, okay? So anybody can have the will. However, me personally, I don't think, do you really see her as the type of diva or the type of WWE wrestler that is in it for the long haul? I mean,
no.
Okay, exactly. You know, you can say you want to improve, but she's just here to further her career, her modern career, or whatever, right? And that's the problem with some of the divas now, man. I mean, not all of them. Obviously, you got your veterans that, you know, they're there for the long haul or whatever. But then you got some of these pretty faces that they just come up for. They don't really know wrestling. They're not wrestling fans. They didn't watch the product, so they come up. They put them in the storyline. The pretty face or whatever. They just basically tools for the guys or whatever. And you know, they might learn how to wrestle for a minute, but then after that, WWE is gonna cut them sooner or later, and then, you know, she's gonna be on her way. Now the thing with Eva Marie is that she's, you know, if I was her, I wouldn't say that. I won't think like that. Why? Because she is a star on Total Divas. There's no question about it. People are interested in what she do in Total Divas. Nobody, listen, let me tell you something. And I know you, and you cannot tell me otherwise. You don't give a fuck about what she do in the ring. And neither do I. I mean, my only interest in her,
yeah. Well,
my only interest in her is just what she do in Total Divas, and after that, I don't care, man. As long as she better never sniff the Divas championship.
Look, check it out though. I do care about what she does in the ring, because put it this way, and listen to this, and this is what my girl said last night, and this put it in perspective with me and Eva Marie. My girl just wants to watch her fight because she wants to see if she suck, right? So it's like we banking on her sucking, right? But there's also in me like, yo, it would be so funny if she just came out and this bitch is like crazy good, son. And then it's like, okay, I want to see her wrestle, and you know, but then pretty much after that, I just want to see maybe about like 2 matches of hers, and then I probably won't even really give a fuck, because then, you know, if she's in NXT, her first match would probably be Eva Marie versus like Emma or something, or Eva Marie versus who else down there? Like if Bailey wasn't her, Eva Marie versus Bailey or something. Somebody that'll make her look good, right?
Or Carmella.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
But then pretty soon they're gonna put her in the ring with Dana Brooke, and it's like I don't want to see that bullshit. And then they're gonna put her in the ring with some of these other chicks that we don't know. Like okay, her first match will probably be with that chick Blue Pants that's in NXT because she a good wrestler. So just to make her look good, she's basically a jobber. Even that's what she is. I think she only beat one person. I think she only beat Carmella, but whatever. So yeah, you're pretty much right. I only care about what goes on Total Divas, but I do want to see what she do in the ring just to see.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like Carmella, but Carmella, you can tell that she wants to be here for the long haul.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the same time, she's a pretty face. And don't get me wrong, like, the thing that pisses me off is that I really want her to succeed, man, because, she's from New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when we have these New York people, man, you gotta have people that represent, man. When we go to the Garden, you got the home, the home crowd, but, usually,
Enzo from Jersey.
Exactly. You got Sack right at the
Tri-State area. Tri-State area.
Mick Foley, I mean, he was good, but he was never the top dog, so that's, that kind of sucks. So that's why I'm really rooting for the whole, the trio
Prime time
down, down at NXT. But the thing with Carmella, I should, deviate from my point. If you compare her wrestling level to, let's say, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, or Bailey, it's not up there, right? It's not even close, right? But you can tell that she is in it for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Like she cares about the business. Now even Marie on the other side, to me, I don't know, man. I just don't get that vibe. Like, she's just a reality star. Like all of them, man. That's just what it is, man. And let me tell you something, man. Like, the whole issue with this Bella, like, oh my goodness, man. Like, I don't want to be a hater, but fuck it, man. I'm a hater. Just fuck it, cause
oh my god,
they suck, man. They don't look good. Okay, they don't look good. Okay. Truth be told, I never realized that at first that Nikki got, whole breast implants. I mean, I understand divas back in the day used to do that to get, noticed back in the business.
And that's what this bitch is doing, though.
Okay,
that's how she got noticed by John Cena.
Yeah, but we're not. Yeah, but we're not at that. We're not in that era. Like, we care about people. Like, alright, listen. If you bring up Bailey and she wrestles good. She's a good wrestler. Like, she looks okay, right? But that, when you put Bailey up there, you gotta wrestle.
She kind of got a weird shaped face.
Doesn't matter.
She got a nice ass.
She gotta wrestle. You got a nice wrestler. That's what I'm talking about. You got somebody that's like, what's the word that I'm looking for? That is all in on the business. She cares about developing herself, her character. She cares about, about being in WWE. Like with the Bellas, they've been there for a while, this and that. But she's just,
they left, and when they got fired in 2012, they left and tried to get an acting career. That shit didn't work out, so they came back.
Yeah, man. It's like, I don't know why, but the Divas division, let me pull up the list. Let me pull up the list of the Divas division. And I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna see. I'm gonna give you a reason why this Divas division sucks.
All right, while you doing that, let me just play devil's advocate real quick. I'm gonna just say it's not that important to want to be in it for the long haul, only because of this. For certain male people, like Brock Lesnar, he didn't want to be in it for the long haul, but it somehow worked out. And let's just say for the Divas division today, I don't think Lana is in it for the long haul. But the only thing about her is she knew she knows how to play her character well. She knew She knows what she's doing. Even though I don't think she wants to be in the business for a long time, while she's in it, she's still trying to, do good, try to be the best. Like, she cares about what's going on. But some of these other chicks that they will hire, they're just in there and they think that they deserve a certain spot, act like prima donna, even though that they suck, and they're not even interested in developing the character. Like how even Marie was when she first came. Like in that episode of Total Divas when she training with Summer Rae, and then she like, oh, I ain't got time to learn how to wrestle. I got all this other thing in my face. I'm like, bitch, what? And then now all of a sudden she want to start trying to learn how to wrestle. That's part of me that I hope that she fell, but I do kind of hope that she is actually good, because that should have. Because regardless, but hold up, because regardless if she's good or not, she's still gonna get a push, son. If she still sucks, she's still getting pushed.
Of course,
if she's good, she's getting pushed. So rather she be good than to get pushed, than she be like the Bella Twins and suck and then break the fucking longest Diva reigning championship record. Fucking god damn it.
Alright, check it out. This is the list of the female, divas in the main roster. Alicia Fox. Now with Alicia Fox,
she's good. She's good in the ring.
Yeah. She's in it for she is in it for WWE. Like, she doesn't care about some acting girl. And even with her being on Total Divas, that's fine. That's cool. But you could tell that she's in it for the long. Like, she can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? She's not the greatest wrestler of all time, but she can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Brie Bella, I mean, you know how I feel about that.
Yeah, she's good in the ring, but she has no type of personality whatsoever.
Exactly. She's good. I'm not gonna say her trip, because I was excited when well, then again, I was really excited just to see Stephanie wrestling, but I think Aiden should have got that spot anyway. But she can wrestle. Not like Alicia Fox, but she can wrestle. Has a charisma is just the one thing that's really just fucking up. I mean, she can't act for shit, man. I'm sorry.
What, Alicia Fox?
No. Brie Bella.
Oh, yeah, she can't. I will never forgive last year when Bryan was champion and they had that fucking storyline with Kane. Oh my god, that shit was just terrible. The bitch was in the car just screaming. Yeah. And then don't let me forget, I wish you died in the womb. Oh no, wait, that was Nikki. Oh my god, man. Nikki is okay in the ring, depending on who she's wrestling. She's good in the ring if she's wrestling like Paige or like Natalya or something. But throw her in the ring with Summer Rae, woo, that match gonna suck.
Anyway, so yeah, we got Cameron. I mean, she's improving, but she got the charisma.
She sucks. She got charisma though.
She got charisma, but she gotta work on her, further wrestling skill, development of her wrestling skills. However,
how about this? Remember, you probably don't remember because I don't think you watched the episode. I think she was wrestling Naomi, and she pinned Naomi when Naomi lay on her stomach, and she pinned her, laid on top of her, and telling the referee to count. And the referee she's laying on her stomach, and I'm like, you stupid bitch. This the same bitch that was on Tough Enough with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then Stone Cold like, what's your favorite wrestling match? This bitch says Melina and Alicia Fox. I'm like, what?
I remember that, man.
I mean, it's all opinionated, but I'm just saying that's like we meet somebody and we say, what's your favorite wrestling match? No, that's like this season of Tough Enough, and they say, what's your favorite wrestling match? Somebody haul off and say Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, and it's like, what?
Yo, why you always fucking crapping on that match, man? Anyway, Emma, she's a good wrestler. I mean, I think that what happened with the whole incident, I think I was at a Walmart when she not caught shoplifting, but she wasn't really caught shoplifting. It was, later. She just, I forgot the whole story. But anyway, I think that just, and then she got fired, but then they brought her back. She's a good wrestler. I just don't think that because of that she might never get a push. But then again, that whole thing with Santino. Oh my god.
Yeah, Emma's a good wrestler, awful. But I don't. She's a factor of. I don't really think she's hot. So like now.
Yeah, let me tell you, man. But yo, go on her Instagram. That's all I have to tell you.
Yeah,
go on her Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
That's all
I know.
say.
She look good in some pictures, but that's pictures. Like that's okay. Trish Stratus look good all the time.
Of course. The next person I'm not gonna talk about. I'm gonna leave that for last because that's a little segue to something that we gotta further discuss. But Lana, but we'll talk about that towards the end. Layla, honestly, when she won the Diva Search contest, I don't think she should have won. I'm keeping it real. I forgot who it was that
I know you wanted Carmella to win. It was a chick named Carmella Desecrae or some shit like that.
Yeah. But you know what? But truth be told, yeah, she just would have been on the pretty page. But that was back in the day. You know how it was back in the day. Anyway, but Layla, she's I mean, her looks is not, but she can wrestle. Not wrestle, but she's pretty good. I'm not going to say her and lie, but now you got Naomi. She look good. She can play a good face. She can play a good heel. She got charisma.
The only thing is about her. Sometimes she could be a little sloppy in the ring. She's good in the ring. She's the most athletic out of all the divas, but sometimes she's kind of sloppy. Like put it this way: if she's in a match with, maybe I'll say, I don't know, I can't really see her having good chemistry with anybody. If she's in a ring with maybe like Charlotte, I think she can have a great match. But if it's Naomi versus Naomi versus Summer Rae or Naomi versus Nikki Bella, it's not gonna be like all that good, really.
Yeah, because again, it takes two to tango. That's the thing. Yeah. Natalia, she ran her course. However, she's a great wrestler, but she's just, it's just something about her that I just don't feel like,
about her. I feel like she can't go to her full potential. Like I feel like that. Like the match she had with Charlotte, I felt like she can go to her full potential. She can hit her. She can do all these moves, but she can't do the same. She can't have the same match she has with Charlotte with fucking Nikki Bella or fucking what's some more deep like Oksana. I don't know. Rosa Mendez. Like you can't. It's not enough. It's not enough great wrestlers. Like look at the men roster. We got so many great wrestlers, even in the tag teams that you don't really pay attention, like the Matadors. You got great wrestlers, but the girls, you only got like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Next up on the list, you got Nikki Bella. I mean, listen, the only reason she's champion is to take out AJ's championship reign, and that is a load of bullshit. Because number one, I don't think she deserves it. If we want to give it to somebody else to deserve it, why not build up? Why not? Listen, Nikki Bella, truth be told, I don't like her. Let's just keep it real. But in all seriousness, if you're WWE, why not give this to, let's say, a Naomi, right? Or don't have a break AJ's, right? Because we know that AJ was probably one of the better divas that we've had since I don't want to. Well, yeah, she's probably one of the best divas that we had after Lita retired. I will go to that extent, but then I will have to. AJ. Yeah, I know, but I have to go back because there's a couple of good divas that left, but they just can't bring it to my mind. But let's just say for recent memory, I don't want to go.
I can't even say that because about AJ, she didn't have that many great matches though. Like I know it's not her fault because it's the girls. It's just she came up in the wrong era. Like,
yeah.
I can't go that far to say one of the best since Lita.
But
you can even give that to Natalia, but what's that saying about the Divas division though?
I don't know about that.
No, I'm just talking about in the ring and because there haven't been that many great girls.
Okay, but let's just say this: when AJ left, you lost the face of the division. Can we all agree with that?
Yeah, but then they got Paige coming up. She's the face of the. Well, no, they got Nikki for some reason. But then you got good replacements when Charlotte come up.
But my point is, if you had somebody that was so important to the fans that people knew that what AJ championship reign meant. I know. Listen, this whole thing is a joke. Okay, the Diva division is a joke. However, you knew that there's certain respect that came with having AJ as a champion. Why not have one of the NXT divas, or Paige for that matter, be that person to break that streak? Nikki Bella is old, okay, when it comes to wrestling. She's not gonna go, and if she's not gonna help, further develop one of the divas. I mean, she might help, as a heel, she might help, I don't know, Charlotte once she come up or whatever. But I don't know, it's like me saying, okay, CM Punk has the longest WWE Championship record in in modern time. Okay, so now I want Ziggler, right? I want Ziggler. If I'm Vince, I want Ziggler to have that record, beat that record. Okay. Let's say Kevin Owens defeats, takes out that championship, the longest championship from Dolph Ziggler. It does, to me, I don't know. It means something, but it just doesn't mean the same. If you take it from CM Punk, whoever's the person that takes that longest streak from CM Punk, if it's a young person, it means something. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, son, hold that thought.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, my bad. I had to step out for a minute and, get fitted for my tux. I know we was just talking about the divas and all that crap. We was about to segue into Lana when I had to leave. But before we get started, I apologize for the music in the background. That's the neighbors next door, these Jamaicans that play music every weekend. So now it's the 4th of July. This shit is gonna go on for a while, so just bear with me. So anyway, son, we was getting ready to talk about this whole Lana thing, how they, fucked up her character. Well, not really like fucked up. They fucked up a character. Like they made her, like she went from being like a strong character to like this weak, So,
yeah.
I know you had something to say about that. What's going on?
Alright, hold up.
Yeah.
I had to restart my phone.
Everything's just messing up. Oh wow. But fuck, man. I done fell asleep too. I said we started recording this joint earlier in the day, and now it's like damn near late now. It took us like an extra 7 hours just to get the second part of this joint.
Yeah, man, because I was busy, son. I was supposed to watch this the show, man. I don't know if you heard about this thing called the Minions, son. Before we even get to the Lana stuff, but I don't know if you ever seen this thing on Sci-Fi, son.
What you mean that show, the movie that's coming out, Minions?
No, not Minions, man. No. Minions.
Oh, I thought you said duh Minions, like
No. Son, it's about a world where God left Earth, or he just left, period, right? And then you have Gabriel and Michael fighting, like Gabriel's killing humanity and stuff like that. But anyway, that's a long story,
it's playing on the network right now.
What?
Hulk Hogan, Beyond the Ring.
Anyway, man,
I know how you feel about Hogan.
About Lana, man. So this is what's going on with Lana, man. And kind of to go fast forward, like I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, right? On my point, and basically, I just read some news that Lana is responding to some criticism.
Oh yeah.
That WWE is getting over the way her character's been, right?
Yeah.
And the reason she's going off on people on Twitter and Instagram about that is because you got many of the hardcore wrestlers that feel that she's being wasted. She's being, she's to the same point that we were talking about earlier, she's not a hardcore wrestling. She wasn't a wrestling fan growing up, right? She's a model, but she's a good actor, so she knows how to act. You know what I'm saying? She knows how to be a heel, right? Yeah. And well, that said, when you gave her something, when WWE asked when she was a heel with Rusev, when WWE was giving her material, just by anything she could get that reaction from the crowd, you know what I'm saying? But now she seems like she's being transitioned into being a face. Yeah. But listen, I think Lana's hot. I think she's awesome. But it's just, I don't know why, but it seems to me like it's not working out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. Lana's the type of diva that she's a natural heel. Just on her looks alone. Now, maybe you want her to be a face, but have her have a different gimmick, because this gimmick is more headed towards the heel type of persona. Now,
you know exactly what it is. No, I'll tell you, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. When she broke up with Rusev, right? They threw her in there with Ziggler and tried to make her a face. First of all, isn't like, would you cheer for a nigga that stole another dude's girlfriend? Like, I can't even do that. And then on top of that, she ain't even changed the way she looked. Like when she went with Ziggler, she was supposed to start every week, start shedding, start wearing.
Yeah, she still looked the same.
Yeah, let her hair down. Like he's starting just now to let her hair down, but she should have did that week 1. Let her hair down and then take off that fucking blazer. Start wearing, I don't know, like some fucking trashy woman shit.
Like regular clothes, right? Just regular clothes.
Not even. Yeah. Well, not even that, but have Ziggler start turning her from like this stuck up. You know what I'm trying to say. A stuck up chick to like the bad '90s kind of like Sable kind of.
Exactly. That's the example that everybody wants to give. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I just like, damn. It's not like, she's still the same. It's still the same person. It's still the same gimmick. It's still the same. I mean, keep it real. Keep it 100. Do you really think that John Cena's gonna be a heel? Walking around with them bright ass purple shirts and bright ass green shirts. Come on now.
Piss niggas off. Yeah.
Well, I mean, of course, but that would be, but that was the purpose.
This Cena character would have been perfect in the Attitude Whatever, son. It would have just been basically Kurt Angle.
But like her look,
huh?
Her look does not fit the bill.
Yeah.
And that's something that, listen, I don't got a problem with it, but at the same time, I feel like, man, I mean, they could do a better job. That's all I'm saying. But to kind of like wrap it around the whole discussion about the divas that we had previously, Lana herself said, well, I'm not, don't quote me on this, I'm not 100% sure that she said it or not, but it is known that she wasn't a wrestling fan. Growing up, she doesn't know the business like that. And again, that's the problem with some of the divas. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that was about creative people. Having criticism for creative, but but basically, what I'm saying is that WWE has to have more people that are long term committed. We don't know if Lana's gonna be here 5 years from now. And if you book it, if you go to Vegas and book it, I'm sorry, she's probably gonna leave before that time, because she's a model. I mean, she's a multi-purpose actress or whatever. She can act. She's a model. From what I heard, she was some sort of host or whatever. She got all the talent suit that I'm not gonna mention, but just go online, just Google,
just got new pics. Alexa Bliss.
Yo, chill, son. I keep telling you, man.
Forget about them
son, we're gonna get sued, son. We're gonna get sued
for mentioning the fucking sex tape. Allegedly, okay. The alleged sex tape that's most likely real.
That's better. That's better.
Allegedly, we gotta remember. We gotta remember to cover ourselves. Remember when we saying this stuff like Vince McMahon allegedly
took steroids.
Yeah. fucking Triple H allegedly cheated on China. For all we know, the niggas wasn't even dating. So just.
So we gotta get a lawyer, man. We gotta get a lawyer.
Cody, we can get Cody be our lawyer, man. That nigga Cody will run up in the fucking courtroom like, yeah, man.
I want royalties for our songs, man.
I'm like, fuck you, nigga. I gave that nigga some credits.
I mean, if you collaborated on it, if there's some sort of collaboration, then maybe we can get away with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck Cody anyway.
Yeah, but to this line of thing, you know what? Wrestling fans are hypocritical, kind of, because
I agree.
we all want Lana, right? But then we know Lana, like she's not a wrestler. So, and she's probably, if she gets in the ring, she's probably like one of the worst wrestlers in there. Like, cause she was just born in to be a valet.
Okay, so here's the thing. Why change? Why WWE created change her? If we know what we want, like everybody knew, everybody loved her as a heel. We love her as a heel.
That's just that's one of the examples of WWE always jumping the gun. The same thing that happened when everybody liked the Fandango. The same shit when anybody ever liked anything, they always jump the gun and over push it. Like like Lana does the Fandango dance, and we say, oh, we want Lana. Then all of a sudden they start pushing her like too far. They done fucking broke up with Rusev like the next week. Then changed the character. Went from being like a solo strong woman to be like every other diva. Now she's catty. She's fucking cat fighting Summer Rae. Like, come the fuck on, bro.
Man, that didn't make no sense when I saw that. Man.
And then they fucking pushed her with Ziggler, and her and Ziggler ain't got no fucking chemistry whatsoever. Like, these niggas, all they do is giggle. Like, I didn't understand. Like okay, if she's supposed to be like all trashy and fucking, she's supposed to be like Sable. Like Sable basically got a hot chick, and then Ziggler's supposed to be like the hot dude, no homo. Like, how the fuck? Why they're not acting like that? They're not supposed to be all giggling and acting like you all cuddled up and saying, "Oh, this is my girlfriend." Like, nah, Ziggler's supposed to come out there acting like he the hot shit and be like, "Yo, this my bitch, right?" Like, he ain't gonna say this my bitch, but you know what I mean. Like come on, like stop. They're not acting like, they're not acting cool. They're acting like fucking dorks. Like, ugh. It just doesn't really work.
But don't you think that they're treating it as a way that don't you think that they're catering
to the kids, man?
Stop. Yeah.
But listen, man, this is the point that I've always said, man, and this is how I look at it. Raw is run from 8 o'clock to 11, son. 8 o'clock to 11. That's not our. That's prime time. That's the demographic, 18 to 35. That ain't fucking 6 years old to all that shit. Even my sister watches this shit with me, right? She goes to sleep at 10. She never watches the third hour. And even if she does, she falls asleep. Fucking, I fell asleep during the third hour. I ain't seen that shit. Like, but it's like, why can't they just do it like how it was when we was kids, basically? Like, okay, if you want to give the first hour to like the fucking kids or whatever, alright, cool. Give the 8 o'clock to the 9 to the kids, and then since they got the 3 hours, just I guess you give the 9 to 10 to the adults, basically. And like, I don't know. I don't think it's them catering to the kids. I just think that the creative just sucks.
Yeah, it's true.
I really don't think that. 'Cause this don't really seem like catering to kids. It just seems like they just suck. Like, it's miscasting. Like Summer Rae, they shouldn't have put her with.
They could have picked up a better people.
Yo, check it out. I'd have had this idea, yo. Why not, instead of having Tamina be with Naomi, right? How about you just had Rusev like make her be with Rusev, right? Like she's Rusev's new girl, or whatever. But it's like Rusev is basically just using her because she's big and shit. And then you can have Lana's first match against Tamina, and then it's like, oh, basically like she's like, what I'm trying to say, David versus Goliath kinda. And then at least you got that kind of story instead of fucking Summer Rae. I don't know. I would believe that Rusev will be with Tamina before fucking. I don't know. Summer Rae, she's not really all that good looking. Like I don't know.
She's alright.
She's okay, but I was just really looking at it, and she's just not. She doesn't have. She's cute, right? But she just doesn't have sexy features. Not to get so far behind, but you have to go see Emma's Instagram. Oh my goodness, man. I go to Instagram. The first thing that pops up is her picture, man. You know what? I'm about to send it to you right now, man. God, man. Evil Emma. Now she is getting kind of sexier, but she still ain't.
Son, this is gonna change her mind. I guarantee you, son.
She got a weird mouth. Maybe she gave good head though, but no. These fucking Jamaicans. What the fuck is this?
Wilding out, man. Anyway, to wrap it up, with the whole Lana point, man. You know what? If WWE is getting to a point where like we're gonna start bringing up, they want the divas division to be taken seriously, then you gotta bring up some of these girls, man. And some of these girls, they gotta have passion.
I think that's what
they gotta be in. They gotta be in, they gotta be in it for the long haul, man. But because some of the divas are here in the main roster, man.
Oh,
not all of them.
She took her face out though.
That's all right.
She got a nice.
That's all right.
Oh my god.
That's what I keep telling you, son.
Look at this body, but she took her face out. Though.
Yeah, but I keep telling you. But anyway, see now you just made me lose my train of thought, man.
Yeah, thinking about ass. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Man, I'm about to send another picture.
Why you lost your train of thought? Shout out to my niggas at Wrestling Soup though. Nigga, I left a voicemail on that shit. I was cooking. I'm gonna just say I was cooking, and I just ended up asking the nigga about hockey. No, for real, son, because I fucking bought NHL 15, but I ain't know how to play that. I ain't like, put it this way, I ain't know nothing about hockey. I ain't know the rules. I ain't know like shit, son, and I suck. So
son, that shit's alright, son. That shit's alright.
That shit dope. Pretty much, I'm thinking about playing this shit. Like,
yo, you got that picture?
Yeah, let me see. It's coming up. Yo, did she get breast implants?
Yo, that's what I keep telling you, son.
Yo, did Emma get breast implants? Hold up. We gotta hold up. That's gonna be the name of this. That's what's gonna be the name of this show. Did Emma get breast
allegedly,
implants?
Son? Allegedly, son.
Okay. No, I'm asking a question. Unless it's gonna be Emma allegedly gets breast implants. How about that? Okay. Yeah, Emma allegedly Emma got breast implants. No, Emma got breast implants allegedly. Yeah, there you go. Because I gotta start coming up with titles to get niggas listening to this. Because last week episode was Obama that N-word. People probably be like, what? And Obama that, and then JJ got a gambling problem. So but yeah. Speaking of that, I apologize for last week's episode for whoever subscribes on iTunes and shit. I had to put that shit out last Wednesday. I was having some technical difficulties. Not this Wednesday. I was having some technical difficulties. But if
that's still an internet.
Shut the hell up. But hey, it wouldn't have happened if y'all subscribed on other means such as YouTube and freaking Spreaker. And yeah, you would have heard the episode. But yeah, Goochcast.com.
Anyway, but to wrap it up, man, just to put a nice little bow on the whole Diva situation. Yeah, man, I think they need more. They need more people with more passion, man. Honestly, man, the way things are now, it's just not cutting it. You got maybe one or two divas that stand out on the main roster, and then after that, that's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Give it some time. The NXT
That's why
hopefully
with the NXT girls when coming up, things gonna gonna look better. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little scared, but you know what? But we need them girls, man, with more passion, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's next on the agenda? We're gonna talk about these Beast in the East NXT special.
It's not an NXT special. It's fucking WWE.
Oh yeah,
it's just
it's a regular house show. Then.
Yeah, it's a regular house show, just network special. The show is called Beast in the East. Like that's the legit name of it. They only got one NXT match. That
the Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. Right?
Yeah, so it's a WWE event. It's not NXT.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of NXT, before we start this, they just announced the NXT show
is
going to be in
Brooklyn. Yeah, we gotta get tickets for that.
Son, we can't, son. I was already trying to go to that shit, but guess what? When I was all set, when the rumors first came, I was all set to fucking get the tickets, right? Then my mother, she go like, her wedding is August 22nd, son. I'm like, yo, I pray to God, I hope that's not the day they have an NXT show. Because this is, at the time, I still thought it was going to be at the Manhattan Center, right? And it's the same day as my mother's wedding. So I'm like, damn it, man, I can't go. I'm like, well, my mother might have to take this L. Say, nah, I ain't going to do that. But,
son, you bugging, son.
Son, it's not my fault, son. It's her wedding,
well,
son.
Well, you know what? I'll go. I'll go. I'll think of you while I'm over there.
Yeah, man. We can still go to if we can still go to SummerSlam because it's just the tickets would be like $100 something if we go to StubHub.
I highly doubt. Well, that's where I am right now.
Yeah. Or the Raw, or we can go try to get tickets for the Raw the night after.
Well,
cause now that I got this new job, Mondays I'll be getting off like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, the cheapest will be $150.
Will be what?
$150.
Yeah, see, we can still end up going.
No, per person.
Yeah, but then again, let me see.
Sorry, this is the nosebleeds, man.
Huh?
This is in the nosebleed.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd rather try to get tickets to the Raw after, like what's to that, Raw after SummerSlam, though. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. It's these Jamaicans, man, but sometimes they be playing at work.
That's 43 per.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that.
I mean, son, I don't know, son.
Oh, by the way, my tickets came. I bought for my sister's birthday, right? I bought her the Divas Championship belt. And I got her tickets to go to the house show at the Prudential Center on the 17th. I think that's like next Friday after next or something like that. So it's gonna be her first show. Yo, this girl is mad into wrestling now, son. Like my little sister. For people listening who was subscribed, from the beginning, I did a solo show, and we talked about wrestling, me and my little sister. So. It's the same person, and she fucking. It's like she's in
the intro too. She's the one that introduces.
Yeah, she want to be a diva, a wrestling, female wrestler, all that shit. So I'm like, yo, you know what? When I wanted to do that shit when I was a kid, nobody ain't really like support me. So I'm like, look, let me support her. Shit. Take her, cause I ain't go to a wrestling like a WWE show till that show we went to at the Garden. CM Punk versus the Miz in the cage match.
Yeah, that wasn't mine. Mine was that Hell in the Cell at the Prudential Center.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna take her to a show. She fucking, how old is she turning? She turning 9. So yeah, like 9 years old. Take her to a show, and these seats are kind of close. They ain't no front. You bugging? I wasn't paying no fucking all that money to go sit front row for a house show, but
you should have done that so John Cena would have come up to her.
Fuck John Cena.
Man. But anyway, so what's up with this Beast in the East show, man? I heard is it true that it's Kofi Kingston against Brock Lesnar?
You might as well say the New Day versus Brock Lesnar. Them niggas on Twitter, YouTube today, they put a video and they predicted that Kofi Kingston was gonna beat Brock Lesnar. This was the New Day that was talking about it.
Yo, but what's the purpose of this? Like, I I heard about this. You told me, but I still don't understand.
It's a squash match, bro. Everything I want to say.
So this is just a glorified squash match for no reason in Japan.
Hell yeah!
So you're telling me that? Well, I don't got the network anymore, but if I had, you're telling me that I should be awake at 5 in the morning to watch that?
I don't even think that's basically like okay. I'm gonna stay up and watch it with my girl, right? But that's not even the match that's like selling it for me. I want to see the Finn Balor Kevin Owens match, but what I think it is, because Brock Lesnar, he only going over there because he visiting some Japanese nigga that whatever. He's visiting some dude, so he's like, while I'm over here, I might as well work or something. So I think instead of put him in there with like Cesaro or like Luke Harper or something like that, where he can he got to work hard and potentially get hurt or whatever. They like, okay, we throw you in there with Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston can get thrown around. The match will be good because I think the match will still be good. Brock Lesnar can do suplexes, just toss him around and just end it there. So it's like Brock Lesnar still look good, because he's an attraction basically. So it's just it's gonna be like one of the Andre the Giant matches from back in the day.
So who you think is gonna win this match?
Fucking Brock Lesnar. What the fuck? What kind of stupid ass question is that? Who gonna win, Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston? Wait, hold on. I'll humor you. Kofi Kingston wins by count out or disqualification because he's just beating his ass and then fucking what the hell is this shit? Oh, he's just beating his ass and then the ref stops the match or something, or the New Day get involved. I don't know. But Kofi Kingston is not pinning Brock Lesnar.
Truth be told, I could believe something like that. When like Brock gets disqualified and Kofi wins though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just like you said, man. I mean, this gotta be a squash match, but you never know with WWE. That's why I asked you the question. Man. You never know.
Yeah, they saying they trying to do more specials like this, like airing house shows and stuff like that. And that too, the NXT joint in Brooklyn is gonna be on the network basically because it's a takeover special. So day before SummerSlam, we getting that NXT show. And speaking of Brock Lesnar, it's speculation that he might be on the cover of 2K16, and that's going to be revealed on Monday on Raw. So
yeah, I heard about that.
You never know. Yep, they might throw Roman Reigns on there.
You know what, man? I'm not really I'm not really that interested right now on 2K16.
Yeah, I feel you.
The way they messed up whatchamacallit, the online, man.
Yeah, but you never know. They could have got it right this time, but that really was the killer, son. Because all year we was clamoring for this shit. Like, oh, we about to bring back the 4SGs. We about to create our characters. We can actually put our faces in the game, and we're gonna terrorize online. Mr. Gooch and fucking JJ the Great, man. MLB 07.
Son, it made me not even play. Son, I don't even play that shit anymore. Son. It made me not even want to play, son. Because we couldn't do what we wanted to do.
We didn't play not one goddamn match on that game, and that's ridiculous. Because you can't. How the fuck they say you can play with your friends and you can't invite your friends? Period.
Exactly. So you can't even have son. They need to go back there. You know what? I miss THQ. Son. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm not even gonna trip about this, son. Because they were on point about how they did the online, son. Because they let you create the match. You got the 4 slots. Then they let me invite you, and then you got the other people that come in. And then if we didn't like them, we'll kick them out. Like, that's it.
And get this. They said all 120 plus unique characters will ship with the game. I'm like, yeah, all fucking 6 Sheamus duplicates, and they saying this ships with the game, but you watch, them shits ain't gonna be unlockable until you gotta pay for some shit. Like, get up. Because 2K just fucking lie, man. Like, oh my god. At this point, I don't know. THQ or them. THQ pissed me off. Oh my god. If we had the podcast back in the day, man, yo, niggas would have been dying how I used to rant on THQ, man. Them niggas used to piss me off. The lag in the games, fucking blatant lies, the chat. Before we get in the game, they had a little chat. They used to block everything that I was set.
Oh man, that sucked, man.
Oh,
but you know what? I think that happened when WWE went PG though.
That was bullshit. Like which game is it that you can't create Chris Benoit? It's this one, right? If you create Chris Benoit and you upload him online, you get banned.
Yeah.
What kind of stupid shit is that?
Pretty sure.
Man, I'm gonna give this one a chance because just you know, it's it's like Madden at this point. You know, niggas just get it every year.
But let me put it to you this way: it's not gonna be for a day one. Why? I'm gonna wait and see, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait and see if things are good with the online, man. If you know you can like invite people and I actually have like ranked matches, then I'm all in. I'm all for it, man. But otherwise, I'm not even into
it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before we went a little off track though, but fuck THQ. I just want to say that. So get this singles match, most likely the opening match. Cesaro versus Diego.
Who?
Diego. Who the fuck is that? Fucking
exactly.
Primo or Epico, one of them. You know, the Matadors. That's Primo. Diego is Primo. Why don't they just fucking call him Primo or Epico and throw Rosa Mendez with her shitty ass dancing back with them niggas?
Wait, isn't Rosa Mendez with Fandango?
Nah, she with Adam Rose.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas be slobbing down with his wife and kid with the fucked up stomach at home watching. Slobbing down this ugly chick with the big titties.
So anyway, man. So we got this is
dope though.
The Cesaro Diego match. Who you picking, man?
I'm picking Cesaro.
Yeah, I mean...
Now, if it was Cesaro versus R-Truth...
Yeah, I mean, our Truth is gonna win.
R-Truth. R-Truth is gonna win and nothing's gonna happen.
Exactly. Yo, so Lucha Wrangler versus the New Day, man.
I'm gonna say the New Day just because, you know, I think the New Day will win and then they'll probably go in trying to act like they strong fighting Brock Lesnar or something, you know.
Yeah. Don't you think like it's about time? I mean, they can't go down. They can't fall, free fall so hard, man. Fucking not only lose the belts, but then lose to Wranglers like that, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, a triple threat, Tamina, Paige, and Nikki Bella for the WWE DIVAS Championship.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna say. I'm having one of those moments where I had at Mania when I said, you know what, Triple H is going over. This time, I'm gonna say Paige gets the belt.
Well,
you know what? Wait, the match is Paige versus Tamina. But then it's kind of hard because I'm thinking that that they're gonna make Nikki break the record. So you know what? Nah, fuck it. Nikki's gonna win it because I just really thought about it. They this close to erasing AJ from history, basically. So why not just do it? Because I don't think Vince can stand. I don't think Triple H and Stephanie or the Authority, whatever, can't stand that the longest reigning champion in the last 25 years is CM Punk, and then on the women's side it's his wife. I don't think they're gonna do that.
But you know what's the thing though? The fact that probably nobody's ever gonna break CM Punk's record. So now WWE gotta live with that.
I bet you Roman Reigns does it.
I won't be surprised.
It's gonna be Cena just like in 06.
But with the Divas Championship record, it's more obtainable. So I don't want it to happen, but I mean, we had a lot of discussion about this. So, you know what? I think Nikki Bella's gonna win the show.
But if Paige won, anyway, I wouldn't be surprised because.
Yeah, but I don't see it happening. Anyway, Chris Jericho versus Adrian Neville.
I say Neville.
Yeah, me too, man. I think Jericho's just gonna put him on. It's probably gonna be a good match, but Jericho's just gonna put him
This
on.
card is kind of falling kind of flat though. Like this ain't an all that card. Well, it's a card. It's just doable. It's an okay card.
Cena and Ziggler versus Kane and King Barrett.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a house show after all.
I know, but Kane though.
You know, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's a house show. I mean, all the faces are probably gonna win. Well, most of them, anyway. So yeah, man, I'll pick Cena and Ziggler. I mean, you really think they're gonna televise the show in Japan and have John Cena lose?
Hell no, John Cena ain't gonna lose. And they fighting Kane and King Barrett. What would be the point of them winning? Now I can see it.
Well, what's the point of that anyway? Where do they fit in this story?
Man, they should have just had fucking John Cena versus Ziggler, man. U.S. Open Challenge.
Yep.
Or
anyway, Kevin Owens.
Who's Japanese niggas that's on WWE? Well, dang,
Kenta.
He hurt, so. Oh, speaking of that, before we go any further, just news came out today that these two New Japan wrestlers, Shinsuke Nakamura and Kazuchika Okada, them niggas got tryouts for WWE. They like top wrestlers over there in fucking New Japan. If you watch them niggas on Access TV, you know they the shit. If you watch Ring of Honor on Destination America, they're the shit. So let's hope these niggas get to NXT. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, what was you about to say?
This Japanese.
Yo, son. They dope, son. These niggas probably can't speak English worth a damn like Kenta, but these niggas can wrestle though. I just hope they don't end up like Funaki and Taka Michinoku. Cause Taka Michinoku used to be my dude.
So keep it real. So Funaki was my dude. So.
Indeed.
Which one you want to talk about first? The NXT Championship or the squash match?
Well, the show is called Beast in the East, so let's say that for last. Let's give Kofi Kingston the main event. Let's talk about the NXT match.
I never realized I would say something like that before. But anyway, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, man.
Without a shadow of I ain't gonna say without a shadow of a doubt, but I say Finn Balor wins. Obviously, they building it up, but they did place this little seed of doubt because NXT this past week they had a tag team match: Samoa Joe and Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens and Rhino, and Balor pinned Kevin Owens. So I don't know. There's that little doubt there. Like, and Kevin Owens could always, do a heel move and get counted out or get disqualified or some shit like that. That would suck. But I wouldn't be surprised if he left with the belt and then they just saved the Finn Balor win for the Brooklyn Takeover special. But I'm gonna just say Balor wins. I'm gonna say Balor wins this, and then at the Takeover special you get Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe, or you get like a triple threat between them three: Kevin Owens, Balor, and Samoa Joe or something. So I'm gonna go with Finn Balor. Wins it in Japan. Japanese niggas go crazy. He brings out the war paint and all that.
I can see it happening. Or
you can have Cena cost them the match somehow. I would actually be down with that. Like, I know everybody's saying, "Oh, Balor should win clean" and all this and that, but at least tie into the story. Have fucking John Cena come out there. I don't know, just walk out there and distract them or something, and then Finn Balor fucking, I don't know, do some crazy shit, whatever.
I mean, I'm picking. There's, to me, you was about to say without a shadow of a doubt, but then you went back. I'm gonna say without a shadow of a doubt, Finn Balor wins, and Kevin Owens he gets rid of the NXT Championship and fully commit 100% to the main roster.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even say fully 100% commit, cause he's still tied. He'll still be tied in the NXT. Kinda, because he still got to get his rematch, and he still got that match with Samoa Joe that he got to do. So he'll probably be done around the SummerSlam time. That's why I'm saying at Battleground, I think it's gonna end up in a fucked finish at Battleground, and then they'll save that title match for SummerSlam, and that's when Kevin Owens gets the U.S. belt.
Yeah, not for nothing, man. With Owens, yo, he been working like crazy, man.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yo, boy, he's like everywhere, man. That's crazy, man.
You know what?
He's working a lot harder than a lot of other people on the main roster.
And that's why he's getting over. It's so crazy because, like, you know, all the little kids hate Kevin Owens now. Like, my girl brother hate him, and then my sister hate him because we watch NXT and then Kevin Owens come out. I'm like, oh my god, why is he on everything? Like, cause he's that nigga right now. He actually got some good looking merchandise that you wouldn't be afraid to wear in public.
Son, Carmella's hot, son.
She alright. She could dress up like she's hot. She's hot in real life, like, you know, wearing regular clothes. You know, that bitch can dress.
She hot. Son.
Yeah, she hot. Yeah.
Hey, no, she's alright, son. She's hot, son.
She hot.
You bugging. Anyway, the squash match. Brock Lesnar is Kofi Kingston.
He's gonna destroy that nigga.
Singles match.
He's gonna destroy that nigga. Because you wanna know how I know he gonna destroy that nigga? I'ma just say one. I'ma just say something. Brock Lesnar is not coming on the tour, so the beast is unleashed. He doesn't have anybody to calm him down or to hold him back. So if Brock Lesnar wants to destroy Kofi Kingston, he's gonna destroy Kofi Kingston in storyline purposes, because when Brock Lesnar was destroying the cameraman and Michael Cole and all that, he still had Paul Heyman there, like, trying to calm him down. Like, he still had somebody to, like, kind of ring him in. Now, who's gonna stop? Who's gonna stop Brock Lesnar? Big E?
He's probably gonna get an even worse beating.
Yeah, so I predict Kofi Kingston gets ass raped. You know.
Listen,
long dick style.
Tyrone. I'm gonna be devil's advocate, man. I'm gonna say,
oh god, Kofi goes over.
No, man, it's not that far, man. But just a shady finish. How about that, man?
A shady finish and Brock Lesnar wins. I don't know, man. If Brock Lesnar wins,
Kofi's gonna win, man. Let me put it this way. But hold on. Kofi wins, man, but Kofi won't be able to stand up, man. How about that, man?
Bro, Brock Lesnar's not coming over to Japan for the first time since wrestling Kurt Angle.
Son, do you think that Lesnar cares about winning losses, man?
In this case, yeah. I'd be like, I'm not losing to no fucking Kofi Kingston.
But let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. Don't you think that having Kofi Kingston be like, oh yeah, okay, let's say it's a shady finish, right? And Kofi wins by DQ. He gets destroyed though. He comes back to the States and be like, oh yeah, man, I got a pinfall victory over Brock Lesnar. Don't you think that would help him down the line? I'm just saying.
I would be in favor of that, but WWE is not gonna do that. They just fucking let them lose to the primetime players and gay ass Darren Young. So they not gonna. You're
a homophobe.
I ain't no homophobe. I just don't like Darren Young because that's a day for another story. But another story for another day. But they're not gonna do that for Kofi Kingston, man. He doesn't, you know, he's a little too, you know, he's a little too African American, as we say. They're not gonna give that to him.
But anyway, so yeah, man, that's the Beast in East house show card. Good luck to you for trying to stay awake.
It's my girl that want to do that shit. I was all in favor for like just setting an alarm, or some shit like that. It's like, but nah, we're gonna stay up, like to watch Kofi Kingston. Because she just want to see Finn Balor because I guess she thinks he's good looking or something. I don't know. And I'm like, you ain't even, shut up.
Man. But anyway, man, so any other news, man, to talk about?
Oh, yeah, Tough Enough. This episode was okay. It's better than last week's. These niggas had the they had to swim. They had to jump in a swamp with alligators and swim to like this boat with a bunch of NXT belts, and then swim back. Before all that, there was this nigga named Alexander Freaky. He got into an argument with this black dude named Patrick, right? And Patrick, you know I'm laughing. Patrick, this black dude named Patrick. So he fucking now Patrick, he's like a fanatic, a hardcore fan or whatever. So he get pissed off like that. Don't nobody know anything about wrestling basically. So then the Alexander nigga like, oh, knowledge means nothing. I don't need to know the history about the wrestling to become something. And he said that's not gonna help you draw money, this and that. And this nigga left with the statement. This is exactly what he said, and I quote: "Knowledge means nothing." And he left the room. Like, and that's actually the dude who the fans voted off the show. And then there's one bitch. She dropped the NXT belt at the end of the ocean. So she lost the belt. So she swam there, got the belt, swam back, but then when she got back to shore, she didn't have the belt. So then Billy Gunn chewed her out. If I gave you the belt, you gonna lose it. And this bitch start crying. I'm like, oh my god, it's not that serious. And then the dude ZZ, that's obviously the favorite of the show. I want him to win. He seemed like a cool dude, like a Bray Wyatt type. But this guy, fucking fat as fuck, man. He had to take his shirt off. Like, before they got started to swim, I thought, like, you know, he was just gonna keep his shirt on. This nigga, oh my god, like, he looked like Big Daddy V. You remember that nigga? How he looked? Like, he ain't really all that serious, but it's okay. It's tough enough, but the only thing about it, you know how it was back in the day, they showed them like training in the ring, learning how to do falls and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's not really like that no more. It's like, it's basically like fucking Love and Hip Hop, Bad Girls Club shit. Like, it's basically them talking.
So it's just like a reality TV.
Yeah, and they only showed them do that. The only thing that they did in the ring, they just showed them take a back bump off the top rope. And then Roman Reigns came in there for like 5 seconds and was like, oh, are you man enough to have Bull Dempsey jump off the top rope and sit on you or something like that? I'm like, the fuck is this bullshit? But, yeah, I'm gonna just give you my 3 people that I think are probably gonna win. I think they picking one girl and one boy. On the dude side, it's either the black dude Patrick, this dude ZZ, or I'm gonna say this other dude named Tanner, who kind of look like Seth Rollins. His cardio is crazy. Then on the girl side, either Diana, this chick, she hot, she the best looking one on the show. Fucking this other chick named Sarah Lee, and then this gay chick who call herself New Jersey Devil. So I don't remember, her name is like Daria, some shit like that. Oh, and then there's one chick, I can't remember her name. It was a Spanish girl, right? Roman Reigns came in and she like, oh, his face is so pretty and his eyes and this and that, and she was like, oh, I got wet, right? Meanwhile, this chick is married, right? And this all happened on the after show. What I'm about to say, this chick is married and she been divorced 3 times. So her husband is in the ring. And then they showed the clip of her saying that Roman Reigns made her wet. So then they went to him. If anybody watching this, this is the only thing about Tough Enough I'm gonna recommend that you go out of your way seeing. Just go on the network and watch what's it called? Tough Talk with The Miz, the most recent one that they had after Tough Enough. They showed her husband a clip of her saying Roman Reigns made her wet, and it was like, oh, do you realize if she actually won this and became a diva, she's gonna be around men like Roman Reigns 24/7, and it's just really awkward. The man just looks like he's all discombobulated, like he looks like he all embarrassed, and then you could tell that he's getting pissed off because he's like, this is my wife, I support her, and they just keep needling at it to keep talking about, oh, she said that he feel wet, and then they asking everybody around like, oh, how would you feel if your wife said this person making her wet, and they keep on saying, oh, making her wet, and it's just like, you can see that she getting annoyed and he getting annoyed. That shit was that was entertaining. Just seeing him, I'm like, yo, is this dude gonna stand up and punch him in the face? But her husband looked like he was a pussy. So, and come on, dude, she was divorced 3 times, and you still married her. So, Shame on you.
Son, that should be a red flag right there.
Shame on you. Shit, I barely want to get married once.
Don't let your girl hear that.
No. I mean, she the one that actually made me like actually think about. You know, I ain't just trying to get all sentimental and nothing like that. But yeah, that time I was like, I ain't married no bitches with points like this. You make me wet. If my girl ever said Finn Balor made her wet, I'll punch her in the face. Well, I would allegedly punch her in the face.
Yo, son, you can go to jail for that, son.
Allegedly.
Son, the NSA, son. Yo, you didn't think, son, this stuff is serious, man.
Allegedly.
Oh, son, if something happened, son, you liable, son.
Allegedly.
Yo, I'm gonna just throw something out there, son.
Man, you and this legal shit. This nigga, if people listening, this nigga sent me a copy of the Copyright Act.
Yeah.
Because we be using clips like Booker T. Like Booker T gonna come after us like, yeah, man, you owe me some money because you used me saying I'm gonna come and get you, nigga.
Nah, man, but that's not what I was talking about.
I
know. I'm just gonna throw this out there, son. Yo, you know Carmella was a Patriots cheerleader, son?
She was a what?
A Patriots cheerleader.
Fuck that bitch then. You see, look at this. This bitch from New England was up there with the Pats. And then she trying to come down here and be all Jersey Shore, metropolitan area, tri-state. Man, I see. That's exactly why we cheer Enzo and fucking Big Cass, but then boo this bitch. Come on, man.
Son.
Like she good for the gimmick. You know, she hot and all that, but
son,
it's just another red flag.
Son, she's hot, son.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say she ain't.
Son, I'll take her over any diva in NXT.
I ain't going that far.
The main roster,
I ain't going that far. I'm not taking her over Lana.
Yeah, I'm taking her over Lana.
And let me think. Just because you know you understand. You'll understand when I say this name. I'm gonna just say Naomi, just because you know that ass. Nothing about facials and nothing like that, because you know. But you know what? Lana's probably basically it, because all the other chicks. I'm trying to think. They ain't really all that.
Paige look good too. So.
Yeah, but Paige, she's more. She's like a tomboy kind of though.
Yeah.
So you know, she's cool though. I'm trying to think. What was her name? Alicia Fox got a pretty face, but she's not.
With that attitude, son.
Yeah. So you know what? Lana would probably be the only one. Oh no, Alexa Bliss. I'll take Alexa Bliss over her.
Oh, you bugging.
I would. That chick is. Oh.
Son, you think Alexa Bliss is hotter than Carmella, son?
Yeah.
Son, go on Carmella's Instagram, son.
Yeah, bro. It's about her being dressing and shit. But Alexa Bliss, I don't know Alexa Bliss' personality. So that actually factors into it too, because the bitch can be looking hot, but if it's a turn off if this bitch is if I gotta deal with some shit. Like, is your pussy worth the headache?
Man.
Cause I'm just saying, like.
Anyway, so any other news, man?
Oh shit! What the fuck? There was something else that I was about to say. I don't know if you want to talk about TNA because some big news actually happened, but.
You know what? I don't even want to talk about TNA, man. I mean, if you say whatever you want to say, but honestly, I'm not gonna give TNA the time of day, man. When my time is so short, I'm not gonna give it the time.
All right. Let me just go just real quick. So, you remember last week I told you I turned to Impact and fucking Jeff Jarrett was on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is how I'm gonna let you know TNA suck. So, TNA used to have a title belt called the Legends Championship. Then they repackaged that and named that shit the fucking Television Championship. Then they repackaged that shit now and brought it back last Sunday, and it's called the King of the Mountain Championship. Right?
Yeah. Jeff
Jarrett main evented the TNA pay-per-view Slammiversary in a King of the Mountain match. And guess who went over and won the new but kind of old King of the Mountain Championship? Jeff J-E-F-F J double T or some shit like that, whatever. Jeff Jarrett. So Jeff Jarrett is the TNA King of the Mountain champion, and apparently TNA is preparing to do a invasion angle with a company that doesn't even have a roster. And on top of that, more news came out that TNA wanted to work with Ring of Honor, but Ring of Honor said no. And now some nigga from TNA is threatening to steal talent from Ring of Honor now. So yeah, this reeks of desperation.
TNA suck.
I say that I think Jeff Jarrett's being smart. He's getting his... I don't even fault Jeff Jarrett. It's just TNA sucks. Because Jeff Jarrett's being smart about it. Because he said that they contacted him, and all he's doing, he's just getting the Global Force Wrestling name on TV, and he still got a ownership basically in the company. So he might as well just buy TNA, buy the video library. He can probably get some talent, and then, you never know. When TNA go out of business, they can probably throw the Global Force on there, and then they can get a fresh start or something.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, like I said, man, I'm not gonna waste my time with TNA. Man.
Yeah. Don't even waste it. That's just news that I'm getting out there. And apparently Dolph Ziggler hasn't re-signed yet, so he can still leave. And TNA plans on going after him very aggressively. Him and also Rey Mysterio.
He's better off going to Ring of Honor.
Yeah, he's better off going to Ring of Honor. Going there or New Japan. I don't think he should resign with WWE because
Me neither, sir.
He's not gonna become anything. They're not gonna do anything with him. So, more news. Mickie James wants to return to WWE to face Paige and Charlotte.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. John Cena is nominated for ESPN Sports Humanitarian Award for this year's ESPYs. You think he's gonna win it?
I don't think it's gonna happen, just because I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like mainstream sports never really go hand in hand with sport entertainment. But I mean,
that's because of how they present it. You can't tell me if the regular masses like seeing a New Japan pay-per-view, they would think this shit is legitimate. But them niggas be hit like they don't make a mockery of the sport. Like, I understand it's entertainment, but when you see John Cena throwing punches and it just barely connects, like, and he's calling out spots in the ring, give me a suplex. It's like, what? Like, it's just little things like that. But I think this new era. I think pretty soon this new era it will get a little bit of respect back, because if, as you remember, they reported on WrestleMania during SportsCenter. So
that's true.
You never know. We might be turning that corner. Then you got Rolling Stone talking about wrestling and shit. Basically, speaking of that, I know they did a list. They did a half-year list, half-year awards for WWE.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find this shit real quick. Just like real quick. Half-year awards. Oh, while I'm looking for this, CM Punk's new merchandise for UFC came out, and it had Phillip Brooks on it. So
I should have just kept CM Punk because I see all of them anyway.
But then they said they pulled it down though, and because he's never gone by Phillip, so I don't know if they took it down so he can put CM Punk on it or what, or maybe they'll just change it to Phil Brooks and call him Phil CM Punk Brooks. But if he owns the name CM Punk, they might as well just let him use it. Because remember Kimbo? Kimbo is not his real name, but they still let him use Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Oh, this Rolling Stone shit. The half wrestler of the year, they gave it to Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I can understand it.
I'm gonna just go through this list and just give me your thoughts on it. The runner-up winner, they gave it to Roman Reigns.
I think Seth Rollins will probably more deserve
it. Yeah.
Then Roman Reigns, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I would've gave the half-year award probably to Seth Rollins. But the only thing about Kevin Owens is he's been so good but he's only been
in such a short time.
Yeah, but he's only been on the main roster for maybe about like 2-3 months. Well, I guess that is basically half the year, so I'm not gonna really. Never mind. Alright, second best heels, they gave it to the New Day. I don't know who they gave it to the first because I only seen Kevin Owens, so I'll assume they gave it to Kevin Owens. But second best heel is New Day.
I don't know, man. I mean, listen, I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know if I wanted to give it to them because, again, you know, you have Owens and then you have Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Seth Rollins is the champion. I mean, I'm not saying
I guess because they're saying
greatest heel.
Because he's bombing as the champion, though. Like, the attendance for the house shows is not doing good. The ratings going down. They fucking made him a chicken shit champion, so I don't know. Maybe that's it, but you know, if you got Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, I would assume at least one of them would at least be second best, not the New Day. But New Day, they've been good, but I don't know. What about Bray Wyatt?
He's been good, but I don't think he's been deserving to be like the top best, or even the second for that matter.
Yeah. I don't know. Most unavoidable face turn, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I mean, has there really been any other meaningful face turn that we can think of right at the top of the head? Not really. Just the Brock Lesnar.
Most welcome heel turn. It's a tie between Sheamus and Naomi. I wouldn't give that to Naomi. I would just go ahead and just say Sheamus because
I'll give it to Naomi.
Was people really clamoring to boo Naomi though? We didn't give a fuck about her.
Yeah, but you gotta think about the greater aspects, the greater scheme of things. You gotta look down the road. Like,
what you mean, son? She already lost. She already lost to Nikki, son.
Okay, and so whose fault is that?
Yeah, so how is that they not doing nothing with her?
Okay, well, so do you really think they're going to something with Sheamus?
Over Naomi, yeah. So you saying they'll push Naomi before they push Sheamus?
Well, I think they should.
But son, are they going to do that? You know damn well they're not doing that.
I don't think so, but they should.
They're not doing that shit. Least exciting heel turn, Adam Rose.
I think Sheamus.
Yeah, I will only say, I'll say Sheamus. Well, at least, but I can give Sheamus the benefit of the doubt because at least he changed his character. Adam Rose, did anybody even really care that he turned heel or even knew that he turned heel?
I thought he was always a heel.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody gave a fuck about him. It's just, let me think. Least exciting heel turn. Well, Big Show wouldn't count. Least exciting heel turn. It's hard to think of the least exciting because you got to think of niggas that you don't even care about. Because I wouldn't have thought of Adam Rose. You know, I probably would have gave it to Sheamus, but then again, he did win the Money in the Bank. So I don't know, whatever. Most improved wrestler, they gave it to Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella.
No comment, man. She still sucks.
Most improved wrestler. Let me think. How about Ryback?
Yeah. I you know what? I think it's getting better. I mean, you know me how Ryback. I think it's getting better.
Yeah. What about Ryback? Because when the year started, Ryback was one of those dudes. It's like, yeah, he's there, but you ain't give a fuck about him. Now he's actually getting over. He's getting better in the ring. He's doing different moves. This nigga, he had the match with The Miz. He had him up for a suplex and started marching around the ring with him. He brought back the old school stalling suplex. He beat Big Show with a splash. And then this past week, he finally redeemed himself from WrestleMania 29, the one that we went to. And he picked Mark Henry up and he didn't drop him. So the crowd was actually going crazy. So how about Ryback instead of Nikki Bella, who the only people she's defended the belt against was Paige, and this bitch had a tag team match at WrestleMania. Come on. What?
Wait, she's a waste.
Name Nikki had the belt for close to 200 something days. Name 3 great matches that she had since she's been champion. Great matches. No, fuck that. Good matches. How about that?
Can't even think of one. I can't even think about an average match.
You know what? I can only think of this one match she had. Only one match. I don't know if it was. I don't know if this account or if it was this year, but there was this one match she had with Natalya. It was either on Main Event or SmackDown. So you ain't having great matches on pay-per-view. How the fuck is you miss? Excuse my language, but how are you most improved wrestler? Oh, is it because she can do a drop kick now? Who gives a fuck?
Well, maybe because of somebody else.
Silliest promos, Bray Wyatt. I would have gave it to Roman Reigns personally at the beginning of the year, but he hasn't been cutting all that. He ain't been talking that much, so I don't know. Silliest promos.
I don't know if I want to comment on that. But
I don't know either, because at least Bray Wyatt. The
only
thing you just don't know what he's saying.
He's a good talker.
Yeah. How about one of these silly ass divas?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Best promos is a tie between John Cena and Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
I'd have just gave it to Kevin.
No
Owens.
question.
But then again, I could see why they would tie it with John Cena, because John Cena has been giving some good promos lately. But John Cena's not really. Well, he hasn't been cut. John Cena hasn't been cutting those, silly ass promos. Well, so I guess I'll agree with that. Most improved promos, they gave it to Ryback.
Yeah, I can see that.
Worst entrance gimmick. Damn, this is long. Worst entrance gimmick on great new main roster wrestler. They gave it to Neville.
Truth be told, I've been seeing his entrance. It's
a little over the top, but yeah, you know what? On great new main roster wrestler. Well, the great new main roster wrestler, there's only been like 2 or 3, so that's like by default.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we give it to him. Most puzzling new finisher, Seth Rollins in the pedigree.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, he should have just kept the curb stomp. Most jaw-dropping finisher is the Red Arrow, Adrian Neville.
Yeah, man.
Most deserved push, primetime players.
Yep.
I don't know about most deserved, but
I think they deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve it, but most deserved? Yeah, I guess whatever. I'm gonna give it to Ryback personally.
I mean, he could be a coach too.
Yeah. Least compelling title challenger, The Big Show.
Yeah.
It should have been a tie between Big Show and Kane. Most stagnant storyline, Rusev, Dolph Ziggler, and Lana. So yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
How about anything with the Divas division?
Yeah, anything with the Divas division. How about the whole you don't know if the Bella Twins heel or face?
Yeah.
Best briefly excluded storyline. Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I guess the best storyline that they keep coming back to.
Yeah, that doesn't have a proper ending.
Yeah, so I'll give it to that. Well, what about this whole Brock Lesnar storyline?
Yeah, but you can't say Lesnar because that's not.
He ain't there.
Because his appearances and stuff like that.
Alright, there's like 4 more awards. Most unfortunate injury. It's a tie between Daniel Bryan and Tyson Kidd.
Daniel Bryan.
Let me see. Yeah, I would say Daniel Bryan. I understand why they did a tie because
more meaningful.
Yeah, because Tyson Kidd was just starting to get over, and then he ended up breaking his neck because fat ass Samoa Joe, drove that nigga to the mat with the muscle buster. But I'm gonna say Daniel Bryan because we really thought that the main event should have been Bryan versus Lesnar, and then this nigga getting a concussion because of Sheamus always injuring people. First he injured fucking Wade Barrett, then he injured Jack Swagger, and then get this nigga off television.
Where is Jack Swagger, by the way?
Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger. Best pay-per-view / WWE Network exclusive event, WrestleMania. I ain't gonna disagree.
Is that really a question?
Yeah. But they shouldn't have included WrestleMania because we knew it was gonna be WrestleMania.
Of course.
But I guess because it would have been one of the NXT specials if they didn't have WrestleMania. Worst pay-per-view / network special. Payback / the Royal Rumble.
Everything else except WrestleMania.
Yeah. I'm not
except for NXT.
I wouldn't put the Royal Rumble up there only because I think it was one match that fucked it up. I can't put the Royal Rumble up there because that triple threat between Lesnar and Seth Rollins and Cena, which is so fucking great.
Yeah.
So it might be Payback. You know, it's these last 3 pay-per-views lumped together, so it's all one big blur to me. Okay. Most gratefully non-future endeavor, Zack Ryder. That means
so you can't.
He lucky he ain't get fired.
You can't do that to my boys.
Zack Ryder. He in a tag team with Mojo Rawley on NXT called the Hype Bros now. So that tells you where his career is going.
I heard something about that.
Yeah. Well, those was the list. I know you gotta go to work. Let me just go through a little bit of news real quick, and then we be out. This season of Total Divas, Natalya hired a dominatrix. You know what that is? That's one of them bitches that beat you. You know, they'll be interested to watch. It's a sexual thing. Cody Rhodes, either Cody Rhodes or Stardust is gonna return on Monday on Raw, and he's gonna talk about Dusty Rhodes. So I'm interested in that. At this point, Sting versus Undertaker is not happening at WrestleMania 32 because Vince McMahon doesn't want the match.
That's usual.
Yeah. If you want, we can say that for next week. We can talk about that.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar is working more house shows. Dana White. Yeah.
Just as long as I said complicate the appearance, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he working more house shows in London and another one in Australia coming up. So yeah. Dana White says CM Punk looks phenomenal in his I guess because he saw like a sparring match or something like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. What else?
I want to know when he's gonna fight.
They said 2016.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And Kurt Angle had the neck surgery to remove a tumor from his neck. I know you don't want to talk about TNA, but that was just a little bit of news I had, and I guess that's it. Get ready for the Beast of the East tonight or tomorrow morning, however you want to decide to talk about that shit or watch that shit. So
yeah,
I know you gotta get ready to go for work. So plugs. You got anything you want to plug? You know.
Man, just subscribe to iTunes, man. It helps us, and it helps you. You automatically get the podcast downloaded, and help us, in our count of people, downloads and stuff like that. So, what's the other? I gotta get the others plugs too.
Yeah, spread the news. If you can't remember the plugs or where we at, just go to goochcast.com. We got all that shit there. You can find the iTunes link there. You can subscribe on Stitcher and TuneIn Radio. Hit me up on Twitter, G and JJ Show. Instagram, Mr. Gooch and JJ Show. All that shit is on goochcast.com. Just go to that shit, man. Finally got the website up,
The website.
Yeah, nigga got some shitty ass website just so niggas can at least know where to go. Instead of, sending niggas the iTunes link, I just, go to goochcast.com, man. Help us out, spread the word. Shout out to Wrestling Soup. I got them niggas, they be plugging our show now, at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they say check out the goochcast.com and shit like that for all our shit. Cause when they be doing their show, I be in while I'm listening to it, I be in the chat room and shit. Them niggas, he be talking about some weird shit in that chat room, like for real. Like when Dusty Rhodes died, niggas was just typing like hard times is, and then hard times is when you gotta take a shit but you at work, shit like that.
Yeah, that's strong. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's strong.
one of these days we gotta do, record the show live. You know, have a little chat room. You know?
Yeah, word
Maybe
up,
during
man.
one of these big shows like Mania or Survivor.
I would say SummerSlam. Damn, but the thing is, I gotta work.
Yeah, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. If you wanna, just hit the plugs. Goochcast.com. His Twitter, the real _ JJ _ wait.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, the real the real _ JJ _02.
Yep.
Subscribe, bitches.
Happy 4th of July, man. Don't forget that.
Yeah, happy 4th of July.
Safe. Be safe, everybody, man. Because you got ISIS out there, man. You know, we can't let the terrorists win, man. So just go out, celebrate, man. But be safe. Man.
Yeah, we can't let Donald Trump win either. Talking about the Mexicans and talking about black people should go back to Africa. But
Black life matters, man.
Man, fuck that shit. Be safe. Don't get murked. Don't go ass to mouth unless you married to that bitch.
Don't get murked.
Goochcast.com.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.